Hey, this is Bill Fowler with Southwire. I'm one of the senior trainers at our SSU. We're here today to talk about our GripIt product. This product has been out for several years, but we want to talk about some of the features of it and some of the do's and don'ts with the product. Also some of the other products we have in the GripIt line. So what we have here, this is our GripIt product. This is able for you to make up a pulling head without having to tape the wire around or make up a head and use electrical tape much faster. You'll see the V-shaped design here allows you to put your wire into that V, and then you'll bend it over to create a pulling head. Simple as that. Much faster than typically making up a traditional pulling head. So one of the features of this is you have 7 wires, so you have a full circuit pull with one of the GripIts. It has a clip on the end that you can hook it to your fish tape, your rope, your jet line, and we'll demonstrate that in just a second. But we also have the hole at the end that I can daisy chain these together. So now I can put multiples of these together to create a pull right here of 3 of 21 wires. Now, one thing I want to point out, we do have customers that have tried to do more than 3 together. What happens is the strain of all that cable on that one single hook can straighten this hook out. So we limit it to really 3 using our standard GripIt product. So don't hook more than 3 together and do a full boat run. All right. So, but if you're like control cable, where you're having to do those multiple cable runs, we do make a product called our industrial GripIt. This goes from a 2 gauge up to an 8 gauge wire. It does have metal leaders on it, so that way you can put a little more strain on the pull and you're not worrying about straightening that hook out. So you'll see here we have 5 different lengths, so you can add and drop whatever you need. But again, it's the same process as you just put the wire through, bend it over, and that's all you need to do. But again, this is the metal leaders. This is our industrial GripIts. Not many people have seen these. A nice thing about them too is that they can hook onto a clevis, or you can get you a threaded link to hook it onto your pulling rope, whatever you're using. So again, it's just like your simple pulling heads. You have the metal leaders. And again, they're staggered to go around the 90 much easier. So that is our industrial GripIts. So let's go back to our regular GripIts. So as I told you earlier, it's very simple to use. And I'm going to show you some tricks about putting the wire in there, how to clamp it down. So if you're, say, pulling by yourself, this is where you can have this dangle and the wire not come out on you. So a little trick is, you know, now with the COVID-19, we deal with a limited number of people on the job site and limited tasks. So sometimes you're doing jobs now by yourself or with just a couple of people. So we're going to go ahead and put these wires in here, and I'm just going to crimp them down to pull them over. All it is simply just pull it over. You want to leave at least about 1 inch or 2 slack on the outside to make your nice little loop right there. So again, these loose wires are a little bit difficult to do this, but I'll get it done pretty quickly. Now, here's the trick. Once you bend these over like this, you can take your lineman pliers and you can come in and you can smash these down a little bit so to create a tighter V on the wire. So you can kind of see the difference here. See how tight this is versus that one there. So what that allows it to do is if you bend that down very tight, and I can do it usually with my hand, but they won't come out. So when you have this dangling like on the end and you're going to the pull end to get ready to pull, these won't pull out if you have them down mashed really nice and tight. Okay, so that's a little trick we've learned over the years is you have them nice and tight like that so they can kind of flop around on the ground and it won't come out. So see, even off my table, won't come out. So that's a nice little trick to learn. So you can just bend those over and you don't have to worry about taping. So that is our GripIt. So let's show you how to hook it onto the jet line. We have jet line here. So really you just open the clip and you'll see here it has a nice little hook. So once I hook this back around, it keeps that eye from coming off. Especially when there's some tension on it, that hook will actually catch that eye and will keep it from releasing, okay? So simply I just unhook it like this. I will put it on my jet line, hook it back, and there it is. That's how fast and simple it is. All right, so one thing I want to point out because we see jet line on circuit pulls all the time. One thing that we've come out with is our XD1. That's our circuit puller. Our XD1 is able to pull from 30 to 90 feet a minute. So traditionally everybody likes to use jet line when they're doing circuit pulls. Well, now with the new XD1 tugger and the new tuggers that are on the market and can pull so much faster, is that you're burning through PVC conduit. So we want to use the 1/8 inch rope and be able to pull with those speeds of 90 feet a minute. And this will not, with a lower coefficient of friction on this rope, it will not heat up the conduit and burn through those 90s. So again, you can use this with a loop on the end. I'm just gonna open the hook, pop it on there, and I'm ready to go. That simple. So I recommend if you're using some kind of mechanical puller for circuit wires, because of the speed, you need to transition from using jet line to using our 1/8 inch simple quick rope. Again, this has 1,100 pounds tensile strength, so you can use it in that industrial application, you can use it in your normal circuit applications in commercial buildings, whatever you're using. But this will not heat up in the pipe. It pulls so much easier because it's 30% less friction than a normal traditional rope, a lot less friction than jet line because that polymer will not heat up. So again, that's just another little tip using the GripIts. Again, very good device. It's going to save you tape, time. Again, it's about speed, and this is one of those components to our solutions that will help you in that. All right, so for more information on these products you've seen today or any other products that Southwire offers, you can call. It's at our toll-free number at 1-855-SW-TOOLS, or you can visit our website at southwire.com.